Hey, fellow Mouseketeers, it's England Teen, the homegrown tourist here, and I found this article, and it was interesting to me. 8 Walt Disney World attractions we'd be okay with closing. And I thought, okay, I want to go through this and maybe see if I agree, if I disagree. I don't know if I'll do 8, but I'll add to this, like, what do I think? If they closed it, what would I be okay with? Now, right away, they've got the Little Mermaid on top, so I'll talk about it when we get there. Number 1, the Magic Carpets of Aladdin. I love the representation of Aladdin in Magic Kingdom's Adventureland. This is a super fun, good ride for all ages. While this is all true, I don't find the Magic Carpets of Aladdin to be a necessary ride. No, it's not, in all honesty. They go on to mention Dumbo, and in all honesty, I would be very happy if this was taken away, mainly because, well, in all honesty, it's blocking. It blocks everything. It causes a bottleneck on either side in a high traffic area. It's just misplaced. It's not a good spot for it. Now, in my opinion, they could move it to Fantasyland, and it would still serve its purpose. You know, Aladdin could fit there. I understand why they would want to put it in Adventureland, of course, Agrabah, the whole 9 yards. But Agrabah isn't a real country, so why not just have it in a Fantasyland or something like that? Otherwise, yeah, I could agree with that one. Number 2, they've got Swiss Family Tree. Yes, we don't have to read what they say here. Here's the thing. I love Swiss Family Robinson. It's one of my favorite films. I actually like the Treehouse even, but they don't keep it up. And I know a lot of people's excuse for getting rid of it would be, of course, the fact that kids today, they don't know what the Swiss Family Treehouse is. There's no name recognition to this to anybody, below the age of 35 maybe. Because they really haven't pushed this movie. They haven't gone for a whole bunch of reboots or remakes like they're doing everything else. I've heard a lot of people say, can we change it to Tarzan's Treehouse? That would be awesome. Except for, really, Tarzan's not exactly promoted a lot these days either. So I don't even know if that would fit. If it went away, okay, fine. But for my reason, they don't upkeep. When I go, the dining area is covered in leaves. You could tell it's been sitting there forever. Rainwater would still be in the bowl to the point where you can almost see mosquito larvae floating around in it. It's neglected to the point of embarrassment, and they should be embarrassed. All right, let's see. Number 3, Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor. So far, I'm agreeing with a lot of these. Here's my problem with Laugh Floor. Well, let's read what they say. I was conflicted about this one. I adore Monsters, Inc. It's one of my favorite movies, so I don't want it to be removed from the parks. The Laugh Floor jokes are cute. The idea is really smart, but I've done it once, and that was enough. Yes, there is not a lot of replay value on the Laugh Floor. That's one of my problems with it. I've seen it, and I have no urge to go back. I've seen it a couple of times, and that's how I know they're all the same jokes. So, all right, I'm done. I'm sure some kids coming by. And I guess I should take that into account because I'm not exactly a roller coaster rider anymore, but I don't think the rock and roller coaster should go away just because my stomach can't handle it anymore. Voyage of the Little Mermaid, no, I think it needs to be updated, but I think they should still keep it. In all honesty, I think it's a really good show. It just needs to be updated a bit. The puppetry is awesome. I love it. What do they say? This is an attraction I don't understand how it's still up and running. Voyage of the Little Mermaid is cute and fun. It tells Ariel's story, but the technology seems old to me. For me, this attraction is a weird mix of puppetry and live theater, and the rest is filled in with movie clips. It's nice, but with Under the Sea, Journey of Little Mermaid, I don't think it's needed. Well, okay, that's a point to be made because there is representation now in Fantasyland, but still, it's a nice show. And once again, upgrade a bit. I do agree. You can cut down on the clips a little bit. Just connect the songs. You don't have to tell the entire movie in 27 minutes. But yeah, like I said, I love that Ursula. I love that Ursula animatronic that comes out. So I've got to give this one a no. Let's see. I was going to say what in its place would I put in there, but I'll wait until the end just in case they cover it. It's Tough to Be a Bug. No. As a matter of fact, bring Flick back for meet and greets. I sent serious flack for this one, but here goes. Flick is fantastic. Bug's Life is phenomenal. This is a great ride in Animal Kingdom, but it's old, yes. The technology is obviously old and has so much potential that is being, in my opinion, wasted. Plus, the bee attack part totally freaked me out as a kid. Yeah, that's on you, dude. I say absolutely not. I say update this thing. I think the Hopper animatronic is so amazing, I never want it to go away. So the same I thought was Stitch. You know, I made that video where we talked about how that guy went backstage to see and took pictures of the Stitch audio animatronic without his clothes on. And I felt so bad because I thought that was such a great audio animatronic. They should have put it somewhere. You know, like strip it down of its space outfit, put it at Ohana's or something like that. In this case, Tough to Be a Bug, that Hopper audio animatronic is so amazing. All I think they need to do is update the 3D. Maybe change the story since they could update it. The spider scene is awesome. The bee sting is awesome. I really enjoy this one, so I'm going to disagree with Tough to Be a Bug. So far, only one. Try Ceratops Spin. Goodness. This is one, my reasoning is the same for Aladdin. Okay, but the thing is Dumbo is in Magic Kingdom. This is in Animal Kingdom. I think it's great for the kids. Not a lot of kid-focused rides. I'd say keep it. I rode on it recently. I have a video of me and Gail going on it, and we enjoyed it. Of course, we went on it just to act like kids. That's it. You know, let's bring out the kid in all of us, that kind of thing. So, yeah, I'm going to disagree with this one as well. So far, I've only agreed with one. Oh, go to heck, man. What the hell? Seriously, come on. I will admit that I've gotten over the living seas. I'm fine with it being the season with Nemo and friends, but I think the allure of the ride has kind of faded with time. I really like Nemo and the gang being around the seas and how this engages the younger crowd. But the format of the ride is very similar to Under the Sea Journey to Little Mermaid, and the same song as a musical in Animal Kingdom. I like this ride, but I'd be okay if it was closed. I think this is a great addition to Epcot. I think it brings kids in, something for them to do. It, of course, is a famous and loved film. Absolutely not. Leave it the way it is. I did enjoy the Living Seas. My daughter loved going there, and I loved watching her. It was something me and her did. And I still like to do it with her to this day, except for now it's the seas. Yeah, sorry, dude. I'm disagreeing with you on this one. And Dinosaur. Well, that's just crazy talk. I'm just not a fan of this ride. I know a lot of people really enjoy it, and it was really cool when it was first introduced. The dinosaurs are impressive and fun, but I don't think it's necessary to be so loud and scary. That's a personal thing right there, I guess. I don't know. So, okay. So, those were the 8 that they chose. I only disagreed with 1. So, can I come up with 7 attractions that I would be okay with if they got rid of? Let me see. So, one that I disagreed with was in Magic Kingdom. So, I'll try to come up with 1 for Magic Kingdom and then 2 for each of the other parks. The one other attraction that I would be okay if they got rid of in the Magic Kingdom. Well, that's easy. Actually, that is easy. The Grand Prix. The Grand Prix Speedway. Of course. It's got to be that one, right? It's big. It's smelly. It's not exciting. It's just a go-kart track. Granted, once again, my kids are older, but when they were younger, I know they liked it. So, yeah, this is a little kangaroo I met out at Busch Gardens. But yeah, this is, I don't know. It's something that I would probably say the Grand Prix. Let me get this up. I wanted to see if I can do this here. So at least, boom. Okay, Grand Prix Speedway. Wow, it's got like directions there when you type it in. I figured I would try to get pictures up for something you guys could look on to. Not that, I mean, if you're a if you're a fan of Disney, you know what it looks like, but there you go. It's a little visual. Yeah, so my daughters are older. I know some kids would love it because they get to drive and it is cool for them. But this might just be a case of if you're going to keep it, please by all means update it. Put some electric cars in instead of those gas things that smell up Magic Kingdom, and make that line hotter than it needs to be. Otherwise, get rid of it. Put in a dark ride, maybe even a Cars dark ride or something like that. Something Moana-ish, maybe a boat ride or something like that. That would be interesting as well. So that would be my Magic Kingdom. Are there two in Hollywood Studios? Because I didn't agree with what they said, so I would have to think about it. And my first attraction that I would go along with, and that's the Frozen sing-along. Yeah, probably a lot of kids enjoy this one, but to me, you've got the movie at home, and really you sing along with it at home. It's, I don't know, there's just nothing really special to it. And I mean, this guy, the actors, they're doing a good job, and they're putting their hearts into it, I'm sure. But this one, yeah, I'm not really all into it. You know what? I'm gonna add something, and it's going to be for anything. Okay, this is gonna be one for all parks. Okay, I don't care what park you're in, but here's an attraction that I could do without. Any of the dance parties. Now, okay, for this one in Hollywood, you got to go inside something, and fine. But seriously, can you think of anything cheaper than the dance parties? Hey, we're going to shove a couple of characters out there, we're going to play loud music, and then we're going to move around, and it's to distract people so they're not in line or something? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. You know what? This is going to be my one of them for all of them. I'm cheating here, but yeah, seriously. I could do without all the dance parties. Okay, and that's Hollywood Studios. Let's go on over to Epcot. Now, I've got dance parties, but if there's an attraction that I could do without, if I would not be sad if it went away. My goodness, they're already turning the main one into a Guardians of the Galaxy coaster. So, what else? Yeah, see, they've decided to do a Pixar review or something like that. The Pixar Short Film Festival. I would rather them bring back the old-ass Captain EO movie. It was so much more entertaining than this. Okay, we get it. You're showing the cartoons from the movies that we could get on the DVDs. Yeah, that would be mine for that one. Seriously. Otherwise, now I'm not saying they should get rid of it, but I would love to see them update the movie in China. I really would. The Reflections of China movie, I love it. I do, but it's 1980s. It's when it first opened. The movie is so old. It needs updating. Let's see, going on over to, what do we have left? Animal Kingdom. Are there two attractions that I could do without there? Two attractions, in all honesty. Oh, yeah, this is, once again, you know, I'm gonna cheat here, and I'm gonna say dance parties, because they got a new one, and the Rivers of Light. It's horrible. I went there, it was so dull. That is a horrible nighttime show. Get rid of it, bring in something else. There you go. Add that to the dance party they have out there. What is it? With the Timon and Pumbaa. Timon, I don't know what they call it. I forget about it, but I went and I saw it. In all honesty, the dance parties. There you go. Hakuna Matata time dance party. It's exactly what I said it was. It's people in concert or costumes there. It's nah. But anyway, those are the 8 attractions I would get rid of. You've seen the ones that they would. Which one do you agree with more? Do you agree with theirs or do you agree with mine? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to click like and share, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you haven't done it already. And if you don't mind helping out the channel, go on over to Patreon or to Ko-Fi. The link's in the description below. Like, thank everybody who's already done that, and to everyone, all of the true believers, thank you very, very much for watching.